Hello and welcome to Season 3 of the Hoffenheim Career Mode. It's Kerry from KJB. In the last episode you'd have seen us win the Europa League. That has set us up very nicely for a UEFA SuperCup tie against Barcelona. We've got 86 mil to spend in this transfer window. The plan is to try and improve the squad as best we can. And without anything else to add, let's just see what happens in this window. I would like to take this time to apologise. I did end the episode in the middle of the Europa League final, so we did miss an end of season review, seeing what all the other leagues and stuff did, and I did actually find someone to sign on a pre-contract as well, which I did off screen. And that man was Mateus Zaracho, 23-year-old, coming out of Argentina, 82 rated as a cam, absolutely rapid. Stats look really good. I thought he'd be an excellent squad player, so we're just waiting for him to come in. Straight away, a loan offer for Luka Bozic. He's going nowhere. So as I go through, I'll let you know what's happened. So I've transfer listed Skov. I've transfer listed Ile Elmkeys. Baumgartner can go on loan again. Ben Weiss out on loan. Kotnich out on loan. Byeeeee actually can just be transfer listed. That's what we plan with the outgoings of this squad so far. So we're going to try and make some progress in the pre-season tournament first, and then we'll look at the shortlist and some signings. In Skov to Ajax for 8.7 mil. I'm going to delegate, start at 12.5, put it up to 9.5 and see what happens. Baumgartner, yeah, can go on loan to West Ham, and Larson is staying for the time being. We've made it through the group. We beat Milan 2-1, Napoli 1-0, and we did lose to Chelsea to start with, so it sets us up nicely for a semi-final sim against Porto. And we did win against Porto 3-0, so that means we are going to be playing Chelsea in the final to try and get some extra prize money. Again, because we've been simming, we've got a few things, so yeah, Byeeeee can just go like that. Ben Weiss to Vitesse, I'm very happy with. I'm pretty sure, yeah, Elmkeys had his release clause paid. He can just go for that. I'm not bothered about giving a new contract just to sell. And Skov, 10.4 million. Again, yep, they can have him for that. Just as a confirmation then, Baumgartner has been loaned out to West Ham. And Elmkeys has been sold to Heerenveen. And we've got a transfer offer for Cyprien, 18.4 mil. We're going to negotiate this. We're going to see what kind of deal we can get from Atletico. Cyprien, as good as he is, we've got Samaseku and Grilisic already in a CDM position, and some quite good youngsters coming through as well. So I would like at least, well, we're going to be cheeky. 30 mil and a 10% sell-on clause, because why not? Okay, they just rejected that, so let's go to 28.5 mil. If we can't get 25 mil, I'm not going to accept it. Wow, they're willing to pay 25 mil for Cyprien. I wasn't expecting to make a sale, but I am open to changing the team up a bit, and if this goes through, then fair enough. I have been thinking about this as well. I'm going to simulate this Chelsea game, and I'm going to play the Super Cup at the end of this episode. So we're going to simulate this, hope for a win, and hope for that extra prize money as well. And we've won 2-0. So easy as that. We've got the prize money. Let's go into making some transfers. The Kotnich can go out on loan. That's Byeeeee sold. Just to confirm there, Cyprien has been sold to Atletico Madrid for 20.5 mil. So we may be looking at another centre mid in this one. You can see Skov has also been sold for 10.4 mil to Ajax, and Weiss has gone out on loan. So best of luck to all those three. And Vogt for 20 mil. I'm going to reject that because I do like Vogt as a very good backup, but that's a really good offer. I was going to go in for Serginho Dest, recommended by Johnny from KJB's brother. He said he's a very good player on Football Manager. I was going to take a look and was going to sign him as my backup right back. But he's too important to Ajax apparently. Player I'm going to go in for is going to be Denzel Dumfries. And again, Denzel Dumfries is too important for the club, so we're not going to be able to get him either. This is going well, isn't it?
This is going well, innit?
That's through my whole plan into just confusion now. So whilst we scout for right backs, there is one signing I'm going to make just to beef up the defence of this squad. Eric Garcia from Man City. As you can see, his value is 6 mil. His release clause is 3.95. We are going to pay that. No, we'll go from 27 up to 45 and see what he says. Would be a very good backup to come off a bench, and he's still 20, so he should grow quite well. Kotnich has gone out on loan, and Arsenal want Donyell Malen. Now, on this career mode, let's be honest, are Arsenal a better prospect than us Hoffenheim, who have just won the Europa League? No, they're not. They're just a mid-table Premier League club at the minute. Get lost. Yep, Garcia has accepted 32.5k a week, sporadic first team player. Very sensible signing, I'm going to say. But now we've had our sensible signing, time for the very fun signing, I'm going to say. Or the person who I want the most. Vinicius Jr. The 21-year-old at Real Madrid has a release clause of 54 million, and it looks there like we can't get him for anything less than 65. Realistic or not, I don't know, but he's going to be behind Hazard in the Real Madrid team. I can't imagine him getting as many minutes as he'd like, and why not join Hoffenheim? Why not just have a star player and make that Vinicius Jr.? We're going to do it, and we're just going to pay that release clause of 54.8 mil. He might well be on 165k a week. Well, this reckons we can get him for 85. Yeah, why not? Let's just see if we can do it. I mean, if we want to challenge for the Bundesliga and beat Bayern, who only lost twice in the whole of the last season, then we need to go big in the transfer market, and there's no bigger than signing one of the best young winners in the world. Before anything though, we've got our monthly scouting updates. I'll let you know if there's anyone good. This is the Norwegian one. We'll just flick through and show you the stats. No one's been signed as of yet, but we're still scouting for the time being. Okay, in Nigeria, again, no one has been signed, but these are the players currently in the youth academy. And in Germany, this is what we've got. And I am going to sign Bjorn Vogel. Value of 625k. He can go straight into the youth academy, and we can see what he's looking like. And there's a transfer offer for Aaron Guiz from Lazio. Aaron Guiz has been amazing for us, but he's only dropped 2 ratings since we signed him. He's 32 years old, and he is going to be behind Dahoud this season anyway. So I'm thinking for 19.1 million, I'm going to accept that. Aaron Guiz may well go down as the best one-season wonder that we've had. And would you look at that, Vinicius Jr. has accepted a contract at Hoffenheim. Crucial first team player for 5 years, 115k wages. In comes Vinicius Jr. Just like that though, he has been sold. 19.1 million, we've got another 15k added to the budget. I mean, Dennis Geiger's come back, Bozic is still there. We've got a lot of decent players in the squad already. If there's anyone you think I should replace Aaron Guiz with, please let me know. Meanwhile, there's a transfer offer for Kramaric from Arsenal. I'm going to use my phone a friend option. Hello, Johnny. How are you?
Not bad, mate. How are you?
I am all good, thank you. You're live in the Hoffenheim career mode. We've had a transfer offer for Andre Kramaric up to about what his value is worth. Bearing in mind, Donyell Malen's now playing the striker, and we've got Byeeeee as a backup. Do we sell or do we keep?
How old is he?
He's just turned 30 and 83 rated.
What's the offer?
Where is it? 25.7 mil, and the game reckons 28.6 is the max we can get.
Accept it.
Okay.
I think accept it. Make a few more phone calls and see what other people think.
No, it's alright. You're the only phone call that matters here, Johnny. The offer has been accepted. Oh, okay. I didn't know this, but apparently Gridisic has a release clause of 46k and Dortmund have paid it. He's not going to Dortmund. I'm not allowing that. So let's just offer him a new contract and get rid of that, because that is a load of rubbish.
It was at this moment he knew. He fucked up.
Oh, fuck. I offered him a new contract just off screen before the summer, and we can't offer him a new contract. Which means we're going to be losing Grilicic for 46.7 mil. And I don't want to lose Grilicic for 46.7 mil. Aww. So, Florian Grilicic has been sold. That's not fun. And Kramaric has been sold, which is okay. I mean, fine. Kramaric, he's hit 30. We've got Batshuayi, we've got Malin, we've got Byeeeee if needs be. We've got options up front, fine. Grilicic, however, was growing fantastically. It was such a rock at the CDM position. I'm gutted to lose it, genuinely. I'm well gutted. And it's to Dortmund as well. But I also want Batshuayi now. They can go away. They're not having him. At least that puts us up to 149 million. So we have the money to go out, still get our backup right back, and see if we can get someone to replace Samaseko in the starting 11. I mean, there's absolute scenes on the card if this happens. Okay, so we're scouting a few players now to see if we can replace Grilicic in the first team. Hopefully I'll get back to you with that in the next episode. To finish this one, we're going to play this SuperCup game against Barcelona. Jesus, we really need the squad depth as well. I know I send a lot of youth players out on loan and everything, but good God, I might consider recalling a few of them back. This is how we're lining up. It's more or less our strongest and highest rated team. So Vinicius Jr. makes his debut. Alphonso Davies is on that left back. He's the only one who isn't the highest rated in his position. Barca look like this. Messi, Suarez and that bloke from Sociedad make a very deadly front three. They've got Pogba, Frankie de Jong. Don't know who Reece is. Not sure who Oliveira is. And I know Molawagu is a youngster. It's not that guy we used to have on loan at Leicester. Things were looking so good this episode. We signed Vinicius, we were making decisions in the transfer market, looking at cheap options, upgrading the team, and then fucking Dortmund come in and just ruin it. Golovin. It took ages. He's hit the post though. Pass long late, finesse. Just wide of the post, a very decent effort. Nice, Samaseko's nicked it. Malin's ridden. Oh, you dirty bugger. Get that man off the pitch. Whey! And they've took Messi off for PK. Just down. And it's wide. Vinicius is added again. He's done Wagyu. He's got the space, look at this. Finesse. It's 1-0. Vinicius on his debut has done it. That man is having a very good celebration. I mean, against these 10 men now it is. We've got so much space down the left. It don't help that it's Wagyu. God knows what his rated is. But Vinicius has just been released. He can't be missing these one-on-ones. Finesses it round to Stegen to put us 1-0 up in the SuperCup. That's half time as well. Right on the stroke. What a time to score. Oh no. Good save, Bauman. That was a poor bit of clearing. Nice crowd. Oh, he's won it back. He's turned by. This is poor. That was way too easy, and 10-man Barca have equalised. They're not even celebrating. It was just really bad at getting the lines out. Really, really bad defending, to be honest. And de Jong has a simple one just to slot past Bauman. Look at this, we're out Barca in Barcelona. Golovin. Malin. That is simple stuff. We needed them to score. Gave us a wake-up call we needed to start trying to play it round. I mean, Malin had that whole left-hand side of a goal to aim at there. If he missed, I'd have been very upset. Again, he's in. Low. Stegen saves again. 2 chances he's had since coming on. Now I know he plays as a cam, but I'm definitely going to be using him as a winger on the bench. Malin's turned. Stegen saved again. This has got to be game, and it is. We win off second piece of silverware of the season. We did win the pre-season cup. Not that that counts for anything. Not that this counts for anything at the end of the day. It's just another glorified friendly. Anyway, that'll do us for today's episode. We'll take the cup lift for winning this glorified friendly. The Europa League winners come out on top. Is this a sign of things to come? Please let me know in the comments below. Subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and we'll keep content coming. And hopefully I shall catch you in the next episode.